Hey guys, Eric Matthews here with you guys. Alright, listen, hey, let's jump right into it, okay? You guys are wanting to make money online. You guys want to earn cash from home. You guys want to have your own lifestyle where you guys can do what you want to do when you want to do. You guys want to be able to play with your kids when you want to play with your kids. You guys want to be able to plan vacations when you want to plan vacations. You want to have freedom. Freedom. That's what you want. And I totally get it. I had that same dream. Now, I bet the next thing you think I'm going to say is, but it didn't work out. No, that's not true. What happened is I got deep into internet marketing. And here's the case. There is no, I'm going to go to bed, I'm going to wake up tomorrow, and I'm going to be a millionaire. That doesn't happen. There are a few, in 30 days, I have made, 6 figures. But, let's say you're the average guy, you still have a 9-to-5 job, you still have to support your family, you still have to do what you have to do. But, you want to still, be able to start this online business. And in the end, in the long run, you don't have to go to that job anymore. You can fire your boss. You can become your own boss. But to become your own boss, you have to set up times and dates and places and where you need to be and what you need to do. And you have to commit to those things. You have to be consistent. You have to make sure that you're doing the right thing at the right time. You have to make sure that you're not, if you're doing something that you're doing, say you're writing a blog, that you're writing that blog and not halfway through that blog as you're going to grab a picture for the blog or you're going to grab a video for that blog. The next thing you know, you're watching some guy ride his BMX bike into a tree. Or you're watching, some other crazy thing or searching for something else on Google. That happens to many, many people, believe me. It's being committed. It's having a core commitment. And a lot of this has to do with having a mindset, okay? There's 3 types of people in this world. There's poor people, there's mediocre people, and there's rich people, okay? Poor people say they are victims, they have excuses, and, they just don't look for solutions. Solution doesn't even become part of their vocabulary. Okay, mediocre people, yeah, they'll take what they have, and, this is what life handed me, and I'll deal with it. I'll work that 9-to-5 job until the day I die, or until I get my retirement when I'm, I don't know, 65, and that by the time, I'm 65, retirement age will be, 80, because, 40 is the new 20. Anyways, then there's the rich people. And the rich people, you have to understand, the reason why they got rich and they did what they did is because they worked hard. They stayed consistent. They did the things they said they were going to do. And here's a perfect example. You want to know if there's 3 types of people? Look at Donald Trump, who went broke, filed for bankruptcy, and then came back and now has more money than he did before he filed for bankruptcy. Do you know why? Because he had a rich person mindset. It's all in the mind, guys. It's all up here. And when you realize that your mind, and you realize already, right now, say, I am going to be rich. I am going to make $10,000 this month. Then, you keep telling yourself that subconsciously. I'm not talking about just saying it out loud. I'm talking about subconsciously really getting down in there and really let that sink in. Because when that sinks in, then guess what? You've got the money before you've got the money. You've got the lifestyle before you have the lifestyle. Because it's subconsciously already there. And then you'll do the things that you need to do in order to get what you want to get. It's that simple, guys. It is that simple. There's plenty of stuff to learn. The other thing is knowledge. And the people that are successful, that do well, that are rich, guess what? They have a lot of knowledge. And there's no end to knowledge. There's always room to gain more knowledge. So you can do that. You can actually say, I'm always going to read something that has sustenance in it, has some type of sustenance, something that is going to enhance you in some way. Okay? Here's a couple of examples. The Millionaire Mindset, T. Harv Eker. Perfect. That's where some of these ideas are coming from. Dale Carnegie. How to influence people. Things like that. The 50th Law. These are all books that are made to make you move further in life, push you further in life, move to that next level in life. Guys, this is something we can all do. Every single human being can tap into this. Do you know, right now, that you have something of some sort of value? Some sort of value. You carry some sort of value somewhere, somehow, inside of you, that somebody else would pay to have that. You just have to tap into that. And when you tap into that and you realize you're worth something, and when that application comes out and it says desired amount, and you put $10,000 a month, okay, in your subconscious, or you put $50,000 a month, whatever your number is, and you always keep a why inside of your head. Why? Why am I the one that is doing this? Why do I want to do this? Why do I want to work from home? Because guess what? You're going to have to step out on a limb. A poor person, they're never going to put any money into anything. They're never going to invest in anything in order to further themselves. Everything to them is a scam, or they're going to get over on me this, they're going to get over on me that. There's an excuse, and they're a victim to everything. A mediocre person, they're going to think about it and ponder about it. A rich person is going to look at it, they're going to go through it, they're going to look at the things, they're going to look through it step by step, and they're going to go through it, and they're going to take it, and they're going to say, hey, look, I'm going to put my money into this. This is going to work. You know why? Because I am going to make it work. You can make it work, no matter what it is. No matter what it is. If you're to wake up now, and you've got TaxBot, and you're saving money on your taxes, and you're saving money on vacation getaways, and you're helping others save money in lifestyle marketing like that, and helping other people save money on their lifestyles and save money on their taxes and make money doing that, bringing other people into the business. That's great. That is great. If you're in Empower Network and there's people to blog, people are blogging and they're getting their ideas out, and then they're finally finding the value inside of themselves because they're actually searching inside of themselves, and they're going inside of themselves and they're finding out that they are worth something, and they're taking that and they're putting it on paper, then guess what? They're turning it into a reality. Take what you have, turn it into a reality. Right now, I have nothing in my hand, okay? Now, I could simply, okay, and easily, subconsciously say I have $100 right here. Now, if I subconsciously really believe that, and I find the right platform, and I say, okay, I'm going to take this $100 and I'm going to put it into this, because I know this $100 is worth way more than that, because I know I'm worth way more than that, then guess what? Things are going to start happening, because I'm going to make them happen. I've already done it. It's time for you to start doing it. It's time for you to wake up. It's time for you to explode. It's time for you to empower yourself. It's time for you to take massive action. It's time for you to do these things. Stop being the victim. Stop making the excuses. Stop being the guy that, oh, poor me. Be the guy that works harder. Be the guy that works harder. Be the guy that's stronger. The guy that's more powerful. The guy that takes control of situations. The guy that does. Not the guy that says, I wish I did. And it's never too late. I don't care if you're 60. I don't care if you're 16. Well, if you're 16, you may need to get your parents because you have to be 18. But, you know what? Okay, if you're 18, okay? But I saw a 12-year-old make $12,000. So, the possibilities are endless. Guys, we have the internet nowadays. The internet has so many ways for us to contact people and to get in touch with people across this world. You know, right now, I was just talking to a guy from Egypt. I was talking to a guy the other day from Saudi Arabia. And then out here, I'm talking to a guy from Indiana. And then a guy from Massachusetts earlier today. And then I was talking to somebody else from Missouri. I mean, it just, the list goes on and on. I could name state after state, country after country, because of the internet, because I connected myself with those people, because they saw something like this in a video, or because they saw an opportunity, and they went out, and maybe they had the poor mentality, and they changed it right there, because they invested something in themselves. And they said, you know what, I'm going to take this money, I'm going to put this into this, because this money isn't going into somebody else's pocket. This money is going into my pocket. And I'm going to multiply it. I'm going to multiply my money. So, all you have to do is make the decision. And if you act now, and you do it now, guess what? You will see the amazing things that you can do for yourself. The amazing things. I don't care if it's walking on your hands. And that's all you can do. You find more stuff out about yourself by looking inside of yourself. And that is what it comes down to. Look inside yourself. And then start putting stuff down. Start putting stuff out there. If you don't put yourself out there, and if you don't put yourself out there, and you don't put a little bit out there of you, then guess what? You're going to be nobody. You're going to have your couple of friends know who you are. And if you're liking that, you're enjoying that lifestyle, that's great. But every Monday, you got to get up and go to work, and you got to come home from work at 5 o'clock or whatever time, and you got to do that until Friday. And there's certain rules and regulations you got to follow, and you got to do this, you got to do that. And if that's the lifestyle you want, that's great. Or if you like getting your government check once a month, and you're barely scraping by, or you can't get a job, because if you get a job, you stop getting those checks from the government, and then that job won't pay you enough to pay for your family. That's pretty sad. So, I'm telling you right now, a couple $100 sounds like a lot of money to people. Well, you know, you could do it for $25. You could do it for $100. You could do it for $1,000. You could do it for $5,000. You can start somewhere, but you got to start, and you got to start. And where are you going to start? You can start right here, right now. You don't have to go anywhere. Guess what? You just built yourself a huge Empire State Building right in your kitchen with a laptop and a camera and a phone, and that's it. There you go. You built yourself a corporation. You are the corporation. You're a whole company. You are everything and more. That's it. That is it. Then you get the right guide. And I show you the secrets. And I show you a couple of little things and the ways to make things happen. The ways to use the things that you're already using to make money. You'd be amazed. You would be amazed, guys. You'd be amazed. So, look, I'm going to end on this. When you rest your head tonight, if you didn't say, right now, I'm ready to go and I'm ready to do this now, I'm ready to go now. And you didn't put your information in and you didn't say, okay, let's go. Then, when you rest your head tonight, I want you to think about this, because usually what you think about before you go to sleep is what you dream about. Think about which one of the three you are. And then go through your whole life of the excuses that you've made, or the situations you've been put in, or maybe the opportunities that you've missed and passed up on. Just think about some of that. And then wake up tomorrow and come back to this video and watch it again. Which one are you? That's it. That's all you gotta do. Look, guys, I don't want to keep you here forever. I know I can get boring sometimes, but this is something that was important to me, and I wanted to give it to you. Alright? Here you go. Food is on the platter. There you go. Okay? Eat it up. Eat it up. Enjoy it. Okay? Free Happy Meal on me. Or number 2, if you're an adult. Okay? So do this, guys. Do this. You are number 1. You are the one that's are the one that makes the world turn. Because the world that you are in is your world. It's no one else's. That's it. Bottom line, end of story. Peace. I'm out. God bless you guys. All right. I'll talk to you next video. See ya.